Hello, my loves. It's me, your girl, Empress Goddess, the Georgia Peach, the gorgeous goat. We gonna get in here with my girl, Mystic Tori. I was looking for her to drop one. Reading all day, she just dropped this about an hour ago. I hadn't listened to it yet. But like I say, I always feel like I'm led by the spirit, so it's probably a message in here someone need to hear. The link to her channel is in the description box if you haven't subscribed to her already. Y'all already know the drill. See if we get this shit together. Second here, baby, just to get it together because I really wasn't planning on going back live tonight, but it is what it is.
Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you are having a beautiful and an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. I really appreciate it. I have a very important channel message. This is a timeless collective reading, so whenever you hear the messages when you are meant to receive it, time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. Whatever comes out could be related to a past situation, a current event, or this could be a future prediction. The reading could be related to you, or this could be related to someone else in your energy or environment, knowingly or unknowingly. Keep in mind that the signs do not matter. The roles can be reversed. He could be a she could be a he. Gender does not matter either. I have a very important message. Now, today is actually um, April 13th. And I wasn't going to come on here today, but I was instructed to do so um, because I'm very curious as to what's going on myself. But one thing about me, I pay very close attention to patterns. Um, the moon cycles, I'm not an astrologer at all. I'm not well versed in astrology either, but my signs, symbols, the synchronicities that I receive, I keep a lot of them to myself, but as of lately, there's been um, a lot of them. Now, I first just want to say that I am a part of the collective. Some of the things that come out in the readings have happened to me. Maybe they will happen to me, but my readings, these are not personal. However, as a channeler, um, there will be things that will happen in my life at times that will give me signs and symbols that I can share with the collective. And when those things happen, I will share it. There, today, there has been a lot going on with devices. There's a heavy hacking energy. Okay, and I spoke about hacking and hexing, I think, in a reading yesterday or the day before. This spiritual hacking, or I want to say even spiritual hijacking, because this Judas and Jezebel energy has been coming up a lot. Now, not every person celebrates Easter, but Easter was just on Sunday, and I believe that the date was it April 10th, April 9th, maybe. So of course we had Good Friday, we had Easter Sunday. Now you know the story, of course, of Jesus. Of course, after Jesus was literally tortured, crucified, he rose 3 days later. So earlier, I received a download, and today the messages that I've been getting um, have been verbal, clairaudient messages, and they have been messages that to the average person, I would say, have been very frightening, almost. Um, because this is time for justice. Now, we did have a full moon in Libra just a few days ago, and there's a spring equinox, and there are different portals. Um, there's a lot happening soon with Jupiter, I believe, and there are certain transits and portals and all kinds of stuff that's happening. Again, I'm not an astrologer, but I know something big is happening. There are things that people have been doing to certain individuals for years, some of you since birth. Some people are truly chosen. So I put in the community post earlier what I got, because when I heard this, I typed it out. What I heard, it says, I am aligned with the sun and coming out of my body for you and every man, woman, child, and animal associated with you. You started a blood war that will end in death, disease, destruction, and devastation. You attempted to rob and rape the vessel of a living God. You were warned to leave this vessel alone. You were tricked into believing you were chosen. I have watched you delay God's plans for a long time. Your shape never shifted. You were never cloaked. I am done resting. There will be no peace for the wicked. And I was going to just leave that in the community post today and not say anything. There's this energy, this Judas energy. A lot of people who are chosen, you've had individuals in your life who have wanted to have your spot, friends, family, lovers. When you start receiving messages like that, you are absolutely aligned. And let me, again, the symbols, the synchronicities. Tomorrow is April 14th, 414. Okay. 414 as an angel number has everything to do with making positive changes, and aligning with your soul purpose, with your true soul purpose. There have been individuals who have been hexing those who are divine, who are chosen, for a very long time, because they have not wanted you to reach this God consciousness, this God-like frequency. I'm not saying that you're a God, but many of you are chosen to do work for God. And you have people around you who claim to worship God, but they don't worship the God that you worship. So I got to thinking about a lot of different things, and it's something, again, about these dates, these portals, these time. A lot of people who are trying to manipulate timelines and everything, they are very much well versed when it comes to metaphysics and astrology. That's what they are using. So they're using astrology and other things, of course, to try and trap people in old timelines. I've been talking about that for a long time. I just posted a reading last week that I did several months ago about people trying to make you self-sabotage. A lot of people have been going through really, really bad attacks. And what I have noticed is the energy of these shapeshifters. A lot of people honestly thought that if they were to shapeshift, or I guess do glamour work or whatever, or really try and convince you that they are not who they are, by using entity attachments and dark spirits and everything else, that they were going to keep you stuck and unable to fully awaken to a certain level of, like I said, consciousness and awareness. A lot of you could be experiencing, for sure, another upgrade with your third eye. Your crown chakra may be opening. But I don't want to make this too. There's something about, though, Easter. And I feel that a lot of people, what I've noticed is, people do moon magic, but there's something very significant about a lot of different holidays. Okay. Holidays, because, like, obviously with like Christmas, it's the birth of Christ. People talk, or Easter, it is a crucifix, Christ being crucified, and So there's been people who have been doing rituals, you know, dating back to last year. I'm really connecting the dots of the seasons. You know, we have the Lionsgate portal, which is 8/8, and that's when people really manifest a lot of abundance. And then that you have these energy vampires and shapeshifters or whatever, reptilians, whatever you want to refer to them as. They sit back and they watch whatever you're trying to manifest around the Lionsgate portal. Then October, Halloween comes and they play around with the dead a lot, of course. Okay. Thanksgiving comes, they do more rituals. Christmas comes, they do more rituals. And then you have Easter. Their whole goal is to take you out or sacrifice you to their God around Easter. You think that you're worshiping God. They're worshiping their God too, but they're using the energy of the collective. Those who celebrate, I'm just gonna say Jesus Christ. They're using that energy to fuel rituals. This is a lot of people, honestly, who are very ritualistic anyway. In other words, a lot of religious people, religious groups, cults, covens, secret societies, they've been doing this work. Okay. You have a lot of religious people who have gifts that they use for really bad things. They're exploiting people. They're trying to draw in the sad, the weak, the sick, the poor to convert. There's a lot of people converting people to other things. And for those who have decided to stand firmly in their beliefs and not worship false gods, you're constantly being attacked. I've noticed this in my life and people around me. Like I said, it's something with the season. These people, they have this down to a science. And it's like if you're constantly waking up and you're not getting caught in this web of illusions, I've been talking about the Black Widow lately. If you're not getting caught in this web of illusions, these people are very upset. But let me tell you something. It's something about the times that we're in now. And everybody is in a different, space and place in their journey. But a lot of people who especially are, I'm going to say, on the same frequency like as me, something is over. Okay. I've been once again, like having crying spells. There's a sense of a breaking, of a cracking, of a wounding, an undoing that's happening. And when I got that message earlier, I'm just like, and I even thought about like in the song, because it said I'm coming out my body. There's there's a third spirit that's rising. A lot of people are rising up to your higher self fully. So whatever people have done against you, you're pretty much invincible. You're immortal. It won't work. Now, there's been several things to indicate to me as of recently that the rituals that were done, old rituals, people are getting karmic justice for, but also people are really about to receive really bad karma for whatever they've done, especially under this recent full moon in Libra. Okay, we're in eclipse season. I think that's going to be like April 19th. We're talking about within a week. People are trying to get you to eclipse yourself out. Let me tell you, the plan has already failed. You guys are going to find there are some people who they won't be here for another 30 days. Mark my words. 7 of Pentacles under they got maybe a good 7 days death, disease, and destruction to fall on a lot of people for what they've been doing in the dark. See, with these illusions comes illumination. When you attack a person who is chosen, they become illuminated. And there's always going to be a path that will be shown to you. Whatever was hidden will be illuminated. People have been doing a lot of death magic and dark stuff. And they never thought that this was going to come to a close, but oh, it is. There's heavy emphasis too on a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo towards this person, or this energy has been coming out for a very long time. We have the Seven of Wands here. Those are just some of my messages. This is to give you something to think about, as above, so below. Somebody has been playing around in the spirit a lot, but what I'm getting here is Mother Earth is upset. I had so many readings about, there are divine couples who are coming into union, and that's a beautiful thing. But a lot of people have been really trying to play God, and they don't understand that because they are keeping certain people from ascending to be fully in alignment with their soul purpose. Whatever that purpose is, it's like plug and play. If I'm not where I'm supposed to be, where God wants me to be at a certain time, because you did a hex on me or any other person, there's hell to pay for that. Mother Earth is suffering now because so many of those who are chosen are not in alignment because other people have decided to play God and keep them from being in alignment. See, when people don't come together in connections, relationships, friendships, when people can't heal themselves, they can't heal their family, they can't heal the community, they can't heal anything. There is an unleashing, there's an undoing and uncracking now. Everybody who has had any part to play in stopping healers, light workers, or whomever from doing what they're supposed to do, they are about to receive the worst karma. And all is fair in karmic and spiritual law. Somebody here is trying to act as if they know spiritual law, and it's coming off is for sure for people who, in my are more religious. Somebody here is so hell bent on some type of teaching or doctrine that they can't even use common sense to see that the things that they are doing is wrong. But a lot of people are in for a very rude awakening. Three of Pentacles. Look at this. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I haven't even shuffled, just cutting the deck though. These partnerships, teams of people collaborating against me, it's all backfiring. I'm hearing 3, 5, and 7. Something hit 3 days after, 5 days after, 7 days after. These are also people. I'm getting something here also with people doing like candle magic. All of that is about to like really come to a close. Because I'm hearing 7 day candles. Look at that. I just said 3, 5, 7, 9. 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and it's 3 people here. Somebody here is using the power of 3. They think that if they band together with 3 or more people using the power of 3, that they are going to manifest some type of hardship or despair in your life, and they don't realize that this is you're being protected every time. It's backfiring. Something serious is gonna happen. I'm telling you, tomorrow is 4/14. It's something significant about that date. That number 4/14. You have the Page of Cups here, the 3 of Wands. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I'm just going to get the cards out. First of all, there's an offer that's coming in. You're manifesting an offer that's going to lead to a lot of success. The Knight of Wands, something is coming in here, but someone actually has to fight to be connected to you. This Knight of Wands is someone finding the passion to break out of some type of mold, to be able to offer equal give and take. And the Fool is here. It's like you're set free from something. I don't want to make this about a relationship, but for a lot of you, the truth is that a lot of what you've been going through has everything to do with you going into some type of relationship. You've been fighting to go into union in a relationship with yourself. A lot of you now have to go into a relationship with someone else. It's written that way. I don't care if you don't want to be with somebody or not. And or it's just like for procreation and co-creation, there has to be two or more, at least two. You've had three or more working against you, but there has to be two or more. There's a partnership here. King of Cups and the Sun. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo energy, heavy Scorpio energy, and Leo. Page of Cups here. Somebody could be having a child during Scorpio season, Leo season. But this person here is looking out and there's a sun. There's a lot happening too with the things that are going on. It has a lot to do with this goes back to a lot of things during like the Egyptian times, honestly. I keep being drawn to the sun and this like telescope. It's something about the eye and the sun. I I am the sun God, I am Ra. I mean, it's a lot happening here. And I've talked a lot about people who are carrying the storyline that came up like last year. Some of you are meant to birth like gods, goddesses, demigods, like whatever you want to refer to it is, whatever your title for it, whatever. But it's just like in that channeling, it's like if somebody is constantly trying to spiritually seduce you, rob you, the other R word, I don't want the video to be flagged, but you know, there's penalties for that. Somebody has tampered with your vessel, perhaps while you were sleeping in a resting state. Somebody's constantly trying to get in. Something about your energy, your DNA. Somebody is constantly trying to get in to somehow tie themselves in so that they can come towards you with and this could be somebody coming towards you with love or someone from your past that they came to you with a love offer, but it was all to actually block you. Somebody wants you down and I feel like unable to heal so that they can block you, but the opposite has happened. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you down bad so that they can hold on to you or hold you back. What actually happened though is that you became rested, rejuvenated, and it's like there's it's like the rise of the king here. You went from being in this resting state to now it's like you're the Seven of Wands, you're standing up for what you believe in. You're battling every type of challenge or adversity, issue, obstacle that comes towards you. You're ready. So somebody here has thought, I feel that like you were resting and that you were scared, afraid, alone, or whatever. And it's like, no, you were being like powered up. This was a major spiritual test. The King of Swords almost popped out. Some of you could be working very closely with like Archangel Michael. Six of Wands, Nine of Wands is here. I'm hearing defending and protecting your honor. Nine of Wands, again, this is you being very persistent about moving forward. Some of you could be in the spotlight or you're headed in that direction. Maybe some of the attacks that you've experienced was so that you could learn more about guarding and protecting yourself, because you can expect there to be people who will attack you to put you in this wounded type of energy, and you have to know how to handle those types of situations mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. Some of you, this has something to do with your partner, or you could have a partner in your life or coming into your life. A lot of people are being tested even when it comes to relationships. It's like, can you really stand the rain? Because I'm going to tell you, for certain people, especially for a lot of my divine feminines out here, any masculine coming towards you, if they are not capable of protecting you, being in this divine light and having the calling on your life that you have, then they can't come anywhere near you. The same for certain masculines. It's like, sorry for the noise. If you can't, if there's a divine feminine who cannot cover you spiritually, then they can't come towards you. Some of you have had people in your life, partners especially, they were sent into your life to destroy you. And I had the reading a few days ago about the Achilles heel. The thing that you think makes you very weak is what made you strong. A lot of you, your ability to love through the pain and your resilience, your tenacity, is what has kept you. It's what has been protecting you the entire time. The fact that no matter what happens, you can always love as if you haven't been hurt before. People have been purposely trying to destroy you. And it has been done in an effort to get you to lower your vibration to do something very, very bad that you cannot take back. You know how some people are very, very quiet and say you should leave the quiet person alone because if they snap, it's going to be really bad. Somebody is trying their hardest to get you to snap. Okay? Some of you need to be careful too, because you have friends and family members who are creating situations for people to attack you, because it's like they want you to come out of your body spiritually and fight back, because it's almost like people are trying to use you as like a spiritual weapon. You're only to be used as a weapon by God himself. You have men and women who want to use your gifts, talents, abilities, God-given gifts, talents, and abilities to protect them. It's like you have a holy armor, and people, it's so interesting because it's like in battle. It's like people want to spray you like you're a machine gun. It's your energy. And you will notice in your life, a lot of you, especially Six of Wands, if you have any kind of platform, you receive any kind of public recognition or whatever, you have a lot of people, devil energy, who are very much obsessed with you. You have to constantly protect yourself, or you need to be constantly protected. People are obsessed with you. They see you in a certain light and they want what you have. And it's interesting because people are testing you. And then when they see that they can't beat you, they become more obsessed. You have some of the biggest cult clans and secret societies, they are in total shock and completely obsessed with you because they cannot take you down. Or if you look at my community board, I showed you guys that picture that I saw on my television last week, and I think at the very top it said rabbit hole ritual killer at 50 to 1. Some of you, and weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, when the spiritual attacks got really, really bad, I told you guys, you need to get your paperwork together. I was talking about your spiritual papers. You need to start spiritually divorcing friends, family, and lovers. You are involved or have been involved with people who are very much tied to darkness. They're in secret societies, cults, and covens. They're coming around you. They're laughing. They're talking. They're playing. They're grinning. And the whole time, these people have already sold their soul, and you're the sacrifice. For whatever reason, if you didn't know where some of the energy was coming from, it's like your spirit team is reaching in or stepping in now to try and assist you and let you know, hey, danger, danger. You need to be more alert. You need to get out of Dodge. It's something that's headed your way. The Wheel of Fortune. It's time for karma to play out in a situation. And it's like, you need to get out of the way. Temperance. The Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance here with the Knight of Wands. It's like, this is patience, it's peace, it's balance, it's harmony. This is the transmutation of energy, the Knight of Wands, but it's like, you have to move quickly. This Knight of Wands is talking about, it's a fast moving energy. A lot of fire. Knight of Wands and the Temperance. Definitely could be Sagittarius. Yeah, the Chariot. You have to move quickly away from some type of burden here that is holding you back. Quickly. It could be a mindset. It could be a friend, a family member, a lover, a relationship, job. It's something here the Spirit said, you have to get out of the way now. It's like Psalm 91, it's like 10,000 may fall at your right. You don't want to be in the crossfire here. You have to get out of the way. Six of Pentacles. Something here has to be balanced out. There's no reciprocity here. Eight of Swords. Somebody is trying to get you in a jam. It's a setup. Three of Pentacles. It's a setup to sacrifice you. Somebody here is trying to sacrifice you. They want you completely spiritually bound. Six of Pentacles, so that they can drain you of everything and use it for themselves. I'm telling you, it's a sacrifice. This is now it makes it. This is sacrifice. I'm going to call this sacrifice season. They start these rituals years in advance. Some of you, it's like for years in your life, certain things have been orchestrated by people around you, and it was all for this moment. I think, let me see something. It's some certain stuff happening. There's something happening astrologically. For one, it's something about this Jupiter transit into Taurus. And everybody who knows, Taurus has a lot to do with finances. Okay. This is a cycle. Okay, makes sense. This is a cycle where you're going to see money miracles. Like, when I think about Taurus energy, I think about the Hierophant. This government, politics, values, religion, family, world leaders. This is a time where a lot of people are about to become like public figures, world leaders, well-known light workers and healers. There's a shift that's happening, and success and all these other things that they're being redefined. It's now a lot of people challenging the status quo. You're going to see who's conforming and who's not conforming, and people are going to really see how a life of conformity, how it can work against them, and how in some cases it can work for you. There are opportunities that are about to come up for a lot of people where and you have to see how everything is perfectly lined up. This comes right after the eclipse. If there's something or someone in your life right now, known or unknown, you need to be praying to the Most High to move it. Because if there's anything at all attached to you right now that can put you in a lower vibration, you're gonna miss out on. So, I'm not gonna say you will, because I don't wish that on anybody. But there's a huge opportunity of growth and expansion coming. You have to have a clean house. Okay. And some of you don't realize it, but there's something very lucky and blessed and abundant about you because of your energy. There's a blessing with your name on it that you have had a lot of people. They've been like powering up. They've been doing rituals and sacrificial practices and things like that on you because what they want to do is have an exchange with you so that whatever this expansion is, whatever this miracle is, that some of you don't know about it, but they know about it. They're trying to ensure that they get it. The Fool card. You really have been freed from a whole sacrifice. And look at this. And you're going towards your happily ever after. The Lover's card is a contract. This is you going towards, yeah, it could be a commitment, but it's a commitment within yourself. It is you making a choice to love yourself, to come in union with yourself, and to be only in union with a person that you can have a happy life with, where there can be the breaking of generational curses and the building of an actual legacy. It has to feed your soul. It cannot be something that is led by confusion. Illusions and confusion here now, the whole point is to hold you back so that you won't be able to celebrate. And that is the reason why there is this heartbreak here constantly coming in with this King of Pentacles. Well, a lot of you from your past, somebody here who, there's a very, very greedy person that a lot of you have come across at some point. Somebody either wants what you are supposed to have in love or in finances or both. You have crossed paths with someone in this lifetime who you crossed paths with and had a past lifetime with, I feel. This person feels like whatever this big blessing is that is coming for you, they want it. Somebody here, I'm telling you, has spent so much money on watching you and trying to derail you from your path. They want you to do something low vibration. I told you guys just a few days ago. You have people, they're trying to set you up with people. They're sending people towards you to hurt you, to harm you, rob you, gang stalk you. They want you to have diseases. Some of you, they want you to have children outside of wedlock. There's nothing wrong with it if you do. But it's something about you that you have managed to keep. You've maintained some type of virtue about you that you have maintained. Somebody wants to strip that from you really, really bad. Okay, it is because, and y'all, I just gotta really keep it all the way because I know the life that I live, and I don't share a lot about my personal, but some people have always lived a set apart life. It's some stuff you will never ever be able to say that I've done it, I've tried it, I've been a part of it. I never even had the desire to do it. I wouldn't consider myself traditional, but it's certain things that I have absolutely avoided over my lifetime. And you have people who they do everything in their power to try and strip me of that divinity, that virtue. I can tell when somebody is constantly trying to penetrate and somehow just like people say, like they just want to bring you down a notch. They want you to fall off their high horse. Some people are abstaining from being intimate with people. So you've made certain vows to yourself and to God, and people are really trying hard to stop you from doing that. Now, it makes me think too, leading up to Easter, there was Lent, right? This entire season has been about sacrifices, making a lot, getting aligned, and certain people choosing to actually ascend and to allow their soul to evolve. A lot of people, they miss the mark. A lot of people, year after year after year, they don't do any of the work. They steal from the people who did the work. There's a glitch in the system. This is what I was saying. I wanted to mention earlier about the devices. I think if you follow my channel last week, I told you guys about the incident I had with the lady following me for 10 minutes into a neighborhood because she felt like I didn't yield off of an exit. And there's been like freak accidents, like weird things just happening. So it's happening to me. I'm a part of the collective, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are experiencing it too. I could care less, but it doesn't bother me, right? To stay in that peaceful energy is what bothers most people about me. It's because I'm not worried about it. But today, I had an issue. It started yesterday. My computer just turned off. I have a MacBook Pro. Nothing is wrong with it. Just turned off, restarted. I was riding in my car today, and the screen, the screen and the dash. I have a fairly new car, luxury car. The screen just reset. I'm driving, looking at the navigation. It just went blank and just reset. I get home, there's an issue with my alarm, and I'm like, okay. So my thing is this, because I know people watch me. If you are watching, stalking, hacking, and spying on me in any way, I'm not worried. You, your family, your family's family should be very worried. I'm not worried. Like I said, I'm only speaking about this because, again, I'm part of I know a lot of you are going through the same thing. But what it showed me was everything is resetting. Another key point is it may be a minor inconvenience, but everything keeps rolling. My screen in my car resetting, that didn't stop me. The day that lady followed me, that didn't stop me. None of these issues are stopping anything. So what you have to know is if there's an entire group of people doing things to me, you or anybody else, you may cause a minor inconvenience for me, but I can only imagine what it's going to do to you. Because if your goal was to sacrifice somebody and you cannot produce them to whoever you are trying to sacrifice them to, you already know just in the laws of energy, because a lot of people they think they're so well versed when it comes to science and metaphysics and other things. The energy is not destroyed. It has to go back. You sent it here, it didn't stick. So you know it's going back. You know this death magic is going back. You know it. But there's a major glitch. All of this excessive hacking, watching, monitoring, spying, hexing. Again, it's something about these rituals and everything. The time for people to produce results from the things that they've done every single moon cycle, and that time has already passed. And trust me, a lot of people are experiencing this very aggressive like energy. We are in Aries season. It's a very, very masculine type of energy. But a lot of you are set free from it. Because whatever your enemy thought worked, it did it. And trust me, you may be wondering if they know for a sure fact that it didn't work. Because what the whole goal was for 3 or more people to have you stuck in imprisonment, they wanted to close the door on you so that a door for them would open. That didn't work. It did not work. Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles has been coming out for a long time. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Heavy earth energy. Again, Taurus is something very significant about Taurus season. The new moon in Taurus, eclipse energy, Jupiter going into Taurus. Everybody's life is going to change. The moon, this elder here, this woman of the night who has been doing all of these things to set traps. Look, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, High Priestess. I've been talking about Jezebel and Jezebel's daughter and their plots. These people who have targeted individuals, they think that they're watching. They're being watched too. A lot of you have already put your guard up to certain people, and that is the reason why you have good, solid connections that are about to come into your life. And I'm hearing expeditiously. Things are about to start moving for you so quickly because of this period of expansion. This is the reason why all of this stuff has been happening. People have been trying to scare you, watch you, monitor you, break you down, hurt you, your friends, your family. It is because there is a blessing with your name on it, and it's coming in. Something is kicking off in Taurus season. And again, this is like, this marks the end of something here. Has something to do with your awakening. The end is here. It's a permanent end of a karmic cycle. I don't know how long like this shift or transit is supposed to be here, or you know, Jupiter will begin in its transit on April 22nd. So Jupiter begins its transit of Aries on April 22nd. And when does Taurus season start? I'm pretty sure days after. Okay, thank you. Jupiter moves into Taurus for the first time in 12 years on May 16th. Okay, so, wow. 12 years. Oh, and you know what I just heard? Isn't there a movie called 12 Years a Slave? Or something like that? 12 Years a Slave? Yeah. 12 Years a Slave came out in 2013. So for some of you, you've been dealing with the situation for the last 12 years. You've been dealing with the situation since the year of 2013. You've been dealing with something possibly since you were 12 years old. But what's today? Today is the 13th. Okay? 12 years a slave. That's what I just heard. I'm just sitting here looking over what the movie is about. New York could be significant. All right. Well, again, somebody has been really testing the waters. Wait a minute. This Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the High Priestess. You have people for sure, elders, who have been in the background working with High Priestess, or elders around you or in your family who are closet witches. These people have been casting and conjuring over your life all your life. Somebody could have started doing this to you when you was 12 years old. This could have been somebody at the church, a babysitter. It could have been anybody that saw your light. They knew something that you were supposed to inherit something, and they have been spiritually attacking you ever since. Because you are supposed to be a sacrifice. And somebody here is very disappointed that someone is going to have this passion in the beginning. This is not just for divine feminine. There's divine masculines who have been going through this too. There's divine masculines who have been down bad. Okay? Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. People wanted you crawling, unable to get anywhere because they've been working on you spiritually. And I feel bad because I'm going to be honest with you. You have some people out here who are so religious and they do not have a certain type of connection with God where they refuse to see that this is happening. There's a lot of extremely religious people who will tell you all day witchcraft that's not a real thing. That doesn't happen to me. It can't touch me. And these are the people who are always in this crippled energy. They can't seem to ever get to a place of fulfillment. There's tower after tower after tower because they refuse to listen. For some of you too, you can be a divine feminine. You can know a masculine who is indeed supposed to be divine. This person, because they would not listen to you or they refuse to listen to you, this is the reason why hell has struck their life time and time again. You don't get to disrespect the divine feminine. You are disrespecting Mother Earth. And every person who has gone up against the divine feminine, I'm not talking about just you, me, or another woman or man. I'm Mother Earth, Gaia. Every person that has gone up against the creator, oh, you are in trouble. Big, bad trouble. And there is absolutely no coming back from this. Queen of Wands here. You have a Queen of Wands here who has been in hermit mode, working very, very hard, diligently to pretty much bring destruction to somebody. This could be a Queen of Wands who does not want a Knight of Cups to go towards the divine feminine. All of this third party energy and these wicked people here, whether they're in the occult, the church, wherever, all of this stuff is about to crash and burn. All of it. Somebody here has, I guess, hacking and hexing. That's all they do. And there's groups of people, they all work together to try and get the job done. None of the job has not been done yet. Somebody here could be trying to purchase expensive gifts. Hacker. A hacker here. Somebody here wants expensive gifts. They're trolling people online. Or somebody could just have a lot of expensive things because they're a hacker. Here's that lawsuit energy, flight and trip. This could be a female relative or just somebody here. For some of you, I'm telling you, you have friends and family seducer. These are also, this is like these nomads. Gypsies, you know, it's a lot of people out here now who they're an entrepreneur. You have some people who their job is to go and fly around hexing and cursing people. That's what they do for work. High paid traveling priests and high priestess. This is how they make their living. By trying to destroy people. But see, a lot of people did not know that when they started this, trying to make somebody a slave, when they started this, they did not know that they had enslaved a whole, the vessel of a living God. They didn't know that. Some of them, they did know it, and they were so high-minded that they thought they could still somehow change their destiny. I don't know what, but I did a reading a long time ago. I'll never forget because I couldn't help but to cry in that reading where I talked about the injustices of a divine feminine done by counterfeit twin flames and then karmic masculine. There are divine feminines, especially who every person who has come towards you, they've seduced you to try to, like I said, they want to just use your energy. Your energy is to protect them from lawsuits, to protect them from everything. These people, they go around, they hack, they lie, they do some of the most unlawful, unfair things. And all they do is they keep a divine feminine in the background to just use their energy. Like I said, somebody here has been going in the spirit, just robbing a person nonstop. You have her school and learning. Somebody here has learned how to steal. Someone here is a master at stealing energy. Master shapeshifter, master manipulator. This is a spiritual thief, a spiritual spy. Somebody here who has stabbed you in the back, could be a friend, family member, or lover. For some of you, it's all of the above. You have friends, family members, and lovers who have all teamed up to work against you. Someone is giving you the runaround. But even despite all of this, Paradise is here. Self-employed, energy vampire. Someone is sucking up all your energy. You could work from home. Somebody is sucking up your energy. They're afraid, possibly afraid of what the doctor's going to tell them about something. Somebody here doesn't have money to go to the doctor, or they don't have money to treat a certain disease that they have. You're a sweetheart. Somebody here, again, somebody is constantly trying to test the waters with you. It's like somebody wants to figure out how can they trick you or seduce you. Do they need to do it while you're in a sweetheart energy, or should they do it while you're upset? Somebody here could be into stock markets and investments. They could be a paternal figure. Somebody here could be some type of artist, musician, public figure of some sort. Somebody here, like I said, they're trying to get an upgrade. Graduating artist, musician here, male relative, sneaky, paternal. For some, this could be a sibling. This could be a father. Somebody here could just have children. But somebody here has been, like I said, trying to get an upgrade. This is like somebody here who thought that if they sacrificed you, they were going to become a star. Or maybe that's what's coming towards you in this season of expansion. Some of you are meant to be well known, popular. Maybe there's fame and fortune that is headed, and somebody else, they want that for themselves. So they figured the best thing to do would be to track and monitor you for 7+ years. Okay, something significant about either 7 to 12. This, for some of you, this has been going on since maybe 2013. Somebody has been watching you. They've been trying to keep a close hold on you to make sure that you stay in this hazy energy where everything is unclear and uncertain. And again, this person has been trying to cloak themselves. They don't want you to know that they're the ones in the background causing all these problems for you. This is a Hierophant. I don't know what is so significant about this Hierophant, this Taurus like energy. Somebody here for sure. Yeah, that's the truth. This is the truth. When you found out the truth about somebody, or you're going to walk away and you will be celebrated. You're already being celebrated because you have walked away. Somebody here, I'm telling you, they wanted you to be juggling in your life, unstable. Because look, 9 of Cups, judgment. Judgment for you is a 10 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles. It does not matter if you end up single, alone, or whatever. You have so much fortune because you already 7 of Pentacles. You already put in the work. Somebody was trying to come to you with a dirty offer. It backfired. Justice is being served. Somebody here, yeah, they was tracking you, trying to cause you to have all of this stress, fear, and anxiety. That was only to try and lower your vibration so that it would make it easier for them to trick you, confuse you, hack you. All of the hacking and the spy, all the money and the time, effort, and energy that these people have spent, they're still not going to get anything. This blessing, it is yours. Block throat chakra at the bottom of the deck. Look, block throat and root. Somebody here is not going to be able to say much. They're not going to be able to get their life will never be grounded. Somebody here cannot manifest any kind of security or stability. They're lacking a lot of support in their life. Everything that they say is a lie. Block throat chakra. This person, they can't speak about anything that's real. They're sending possibly dark figures to your house, trying to cause you to miss some type of opportunity. This person wants you to act out of character. They want you to have these mood swings. Like I said, this person, they They come off as a sweetheart, but they act upset, or you're a sweetheart and they purposely want to keep making you upset. It says here your close friends hold grudges against you. So for some of you, this is a close friend. Could be a friend or a friend group that you already walked away from. Could be someone that's around you. It says tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. It says you cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. So this is saying you could be your own worst enemy, or this person could be their own worst enemy. I feel like this is for you and somebody else. Sometimes, and listen, I'm guilty of it too. That Achilles, you wanting to love so much, I'll tell you, you have to be careful, because you can sit there and try to love a demon or a snake. Its nature is to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. That's in its nature. Stop allowing certain people around you to do, or for you to do certain things with them because it's your friends, your family, or whomever. Also, you guys have to be very careful, because this shape-shifting energy is so heavy now. A lot of people have been tapping into all of this forbidden magic. They're tapping into all this. So you have people that are in your life and it seems like they're new, but it's like the same energy that you ran into in the past or in a past life, they're hopping into the vessels of the people that are currently around you. You have to pay attention to the energy. I don't care what the body looks like. People now have learned so much about astral travel and projection and remote viewing. They are body hijacking to spiritually watch and monitor and block you. Some of you, it's an entity that has been trying to get you. I feel strongly though, and I have readings about this. Some of you, you could definitely have a past friend, family member, and or lover who has sacrificed you to an entity. I don't know how it happened, but that entity is here in the 3D, walking around in the flesh, and it's still trying to get you. I said that it's almost like something is like, well, there's an entity that is so obsessed and impressed with you, it wants to get to you itself. This entity literally has come through like a whole nother timeline, dimension, and portal just so that it can get close to you. But at some point, you were promised to this entity. Somebody sacrificed. They promised you to some type of entity. This could be a bloodline thing or whatever. It's like something or somebody in your family. It could have been years and years ago. You've been sacrificed, and maybe that's past life energy. You've been sacrificed, and it's like now in this lifetime, there are people around you who were in that past lifetime, in that timeline with you. Their agenda, their goal is still to sacrifice you. And I feel like they keep doing this. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. Like I said, just don't do anything that's going to lower your vibration right now. You need to be as high vibing as possible, because you definitely have some. Look, this card is here. It's not supposed to be. It says slacker. Someone who avoids doing work. Take shortcuts to the job. Like I said, somebody, they don't want to do the healing work. They want all the benefits of being a healer, or they want the benefits of everything that you are unlocking and untapping now that you've done all the work, but they refuse to do it. Somebody here refuses to tap into their emotions. They don't want to heal. No, they just want to drain your energy. They just want to, look, long distance here, 12th house. Didn't I say 12 years of fame? 12th house, this speaks of hidden truth, secrets, dreams one has, hidden strengths and weaknesses, the unconscious and karma. You need to do a hex breaking ritual. Somebody secretly keeps tabs on you, getting tarot readings on you. A feminine hater. This could be a man here who hates the fact that you are a strong woman. Maybe you consider yourself a feminist. Somebody here always wants to go against you to argue their point. They're never considerate of how. This is someone here who, like I said, they're following some type of doctrine where they feel like they are above you, they're better than you. Maybe this could be sexism, ageism, racism. This is a lot of things that's just happening in the world. It's a collective energy. But somebody here feels like they're your superior, and they're not. They're looking at your vessel and they don't know the spirit that dwells in that vessel at all. Because this is like a man who thinks that they're better than you because they're a woman. Or this is an older person who is spiritually weak-minded, who thinks that because of their age, they're more deserving of certain things than you. It's something like that. Or this could be just a very jealous, envious friend or family. Somebody just wants your spot. They feel like whatever you have, it should be theirs. They feel like they're a better person for the job than you. Let's go back also to even like people who consider themselves more spiritual as opposed to being very religious. These are people like at the church who will say, well, you're bad because you read tarot or you like crystals. It's stuff like the gift of prophecy is the gift of prophecy, just period. This is like a prophet who wants to go against a tarot reader. The gift of sight is the gift of sight, period. But somebody wants to keep arguing their point that they are better than you. Because apparently what's happening in this situation is a lot of jealousy and envy. Somebody has what you have. Actually, let me tell you this. Somebody has more than what you have on the earthly realm, but they cannot touch you in the spirit. See, society and the world will convince you, and I keep talking about this because it's a real problem, that people who have more material things than you are automatically better than you and superior. That's not the frequency that we're in anymore. That's low vibing energy. That's like a lack mindset. There are you can be poor and have the favor of God. People are starting to see that now. Oh, you thought somebody was less than you because in the season you met them, they had less than you. But that person in the eyes of God has always and will forever actually be, I hate to say better because I don't feel like God sees people as better or worse than the other, but I'm just going to say that person has God's favor and I'll just leave it at that. These are a lot of friends and family and lovers who have looked over you. They never thought that you would get to this point of reaching your own God consciousness. They never thought that would happen. Now it's like you're becoming legendary. That's what's in the cards for you to be. For some, yes, to be wealthy, both financially and spiritually. Some of you will have fame and fortune. You will have legacies that blows the minds of the masses. And all those people who look down on you, they're going to be, that's where all this hatred is coming from. That's why you keep feeling it. There's people walking around right now and you look at them, you think they don't have anything at all. That person doesn't have a house, they don't have a car, they don't have this, they don't have material things, but they are spiritually rich. And I'm telling you, as soon as this timeline jumps, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Some people are already singing. Let me tell you, if you've been in that 12 years of slave energy that we're picking up on, trust me, the blessings are going to be well worth the wait. It's like giving birth to a child. You can have a very difficult pregnancy. You could have a really, really, really hard delivery. It's like once the baby is here, nobody is worried about anything else. Once this blessing is here, you're not going to worry about the warfare that you had to go through to get to it. So just start to shift your mind to think about positive things. to think about the good and the great things that are coming towards you. Somebody here wanted your third eye to be blocked, and they wanted you to live in fear and be paranoid. It says you have a family generational curse. I'm picking up on a divine feminine and a divine masculine here. Take it how it resonates, but there are feminines out here. You have people around you who have been trying to take advantage of you and possibly block your security and stability and your throat chakra. They don't want you to speak out. You have a lot of divine masculines who, unfortunately, they have a family curse where there's people who want them to always be perhaps experiencing paranoia or even poverty, so that their third eye will be blocked, so that they can't see the truth about these Jezebels that's coming into their life to derail them and take them off of their path. All of this is being removed. Feminines out here where people are trying to block your security and stability. You have men who are trying to block your security and stability and silence you because they're distorted, because they don't know how to actually spiritually protect you or feed your soul. They can't protect and provide you. They can give you money, but that's it. So they hate the fact that you have a backbone. You have men out here, divine masculines, who they have all the money in the world, but they've been emasculated by Jezebels who have literally sucked the life out of them. There are men out here, divine masculines, who should have a third eye that's wide open, and it has been blocked because they are dealing with women, narcissistic women who hate true masculines. Jealous of your material lifestyle, your home, your cars, and your clothes. These are people, like I said, who maybe they don't have nice things, so they're mad at people who have it. Some people don't even realize that they're sending you the evil eye because they're secretly jealous. There's a lot of people who are very jealous hearted and they don't realize that they're jealous. They honestly don't. They call themselves everything but jealous. Yet they continuously have cycles of bad luck because they intentionally and unintentionally are always sending the evil eye. It says the person causing you negativity is a fire sign. This person is envious of your career and the money that you make. So you have people out here who they don't have what you have. They're jealous of your material life. And then you have some people who, they're jealous of what you possess spiritually. It says here, practice a return to sender protection ritual. This is a card. You do what you want to do with that. My thing is, when you start practicing return to sender rituals and all of that, you better make sure that you know exactly who you're sending it to, because in this type of energy, I wouldn't get into a spiritual war with somebody, because sometimes you don't really even know exactly who or what you're fighting. And again, some of you, that's the trap. I'm not sitting here saying don't protect yourself. I'm not saying that, but that's your own free will. But I'm just saying, be very mindful with how you choose to protect yourself. Some of these people are sitting back and they're poking at you constantly because they want you to spiritually attack them. Because the one thing that a lot of people don't know about you is how exactly you're able to beat their attacks. When you start attacking people spiritually, you let them into your energetic field. It's just like as a channeler here. If you're in my energy, yeah, your business is going to come out on this table every time. Get out of my energy if you don't want me to read you. People attack me constantly because they don't like what I'm saying, but you keep getting in my energy. You keep lighting candles on me. You keep looking through crystal ball. Yeah, I'm going to pull all your business out here. You came into my territory. You decided to come past my gate. All trespassers will always be shot here. Don't shoot the messenger. And a lot of messengers are immortal, so you can fire away. Because over here, there's always several clips loaded. The safety is always off. Know who you playing with. And nobody actually knows who they're playing with. Even me, I could say, oh, I'm protect, but I'm not going to go up against anybody spiritually. Because there's always somebody bigger than you, badder than you. Spiritual games, don't play that game if you're not prepared for any and everything that may come with it. My ears are ringing really, really loud right now. But I'm saying, when you call people out, my ears are ringing. Because people, they watch these videos and they're like, oh, is she talking about me? I don't know. Am I? A hit dog is going to always holler, right? But I'm not your slave. This 12 years of slave stuff that's coming, no. People need to stop thinking that they can spiritually bully other people. It's not okay. It's just not. Moral of the story: nobody can successfully sacrifice somebody who has already been chosen by God to be here. So, another mission failed. For those who watch me and you actively try to sacrifice me, you should start making your arrangements. That's all that I have for you guys today. There is nothing that you should fear. Tomorrow is 4/14. Remember, it's all about you aligning yourself with your soul's true purpose. You should focus on your heart's true desires. You should tap into the narrative for your life that God has given you, not the one that anyone else has tried to write for you. And just live your best life. And watch the chips fall as they may, but there's about to be a major domino effect to every single person that was involved in trying to work against you. I don't know what these people did under this moon, but it was the wrong move to make. 100%, it was all bad. Magician in the reverse. Some of these people will never be able to do magic again. For one, they won't even, some of them are going to jail, but also they won't be able to see or do anything else again. Their gifts will be taken away. Some of them will go to jail. They won't have any resources. They won't have any connections. There will be no tools. These people, they should have surrendered. Instead of them surrendering, now it has been proven true that they've been defeated. Now they're paranoid. I can't make it up. And that moon card is still here. I'm telling you, they went the wrong way. There could be a Cancer here. Oh my God. Death. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was working hard behind the scenes. It's like they wanted to make you move away from your passion and new beginning. Your spirit team came in. Like I said, you may be tired and wounded, but I'm telling you now, put a little bit of pep in yourself because a lot is about to change. Keep your energy to yourself too. Again, everybody teaches different things, and what you choose to do behind closed doors to protect yourself and so that's your business. But your priority right now should be protecting your sacred energy. I talked about this. You are God's secret weapon. He has equipped you with secret weapons. When you fire, you give your enemy an opportunity to get the bullet and see what you're firing from. That's what they want you to do. That's what they wanted. I'm seeing it. They want you to fire back because they want to know, where is it coming from. I think a lot of you should remain a thief in the night. If that's what you've been doing, keep doing it. No face, no case. You won't see a lot of people coming. Seven of Swords. However, you have strategically managed to protect yourself, however you strategically been moving, you need to tighten up. Keep doing that. It's the art of war. People are trying to seduce you and trick you into doing something so that they can rush towards you even quicker to sacrifice you. The truth is, though, everything is fine. Make sure you keep it that way. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know who these here, but I know a lot of people right now, you're getting very upset. Trust me too. You're getting really tired of people invading your space here, but I'm telling you, this really isn't your battle. It is, but it isn't. This is where you learn to be a humble servant of God. This is when you know, like, yeah, God, I'm on that frequency. Like, you're on that station. You can hear him, but you're not him. I would much rather you experience the vengeance of the Lord and me be vindicated than me fire a shot at you. I'm not gonna do anything to you. You will never know why you and your family need to keep making arrangements every time you come after me. And I could take my camera through my whole house. You won't find it. I trust me. I don't do black magic. So for those people who are wasting all of their time, effort, energy, and resources on black magic, let them do it. It's all gonna backfire. Energy is never destroyed. I don't care if they did a ritual on you 10, 12 years ago. It's still coming back. I'm just telling you guys, beware. They're trying to get the secret sauce. They're trying to push you to figure out the best way to attack you. This war, this battle, it's not over. They still are racing to the finish line. I'm telling you. What did they say? I think it said something about Jupiter and Taurus, something about through like May 16th or something like that. But we're in eclipse season right now. Let these people eclipse themselves out. I think you guys should really, really, if you can, sit down with a pen, a piece of paper, and really try to think about what has been happening in your life the last few years between like Leo season and Taurus season. Leo season, the Lionsgate portal through Aries Taurus season. Spring equinox, Easter, and moving into Taurus. And Taurus again rules a lot with money. Okay? A lot with money. Hierophant energy, values. People are trying to keep you in these family curses. They're trying to curse you to poverty. They're trying to ensure that, like I said, you are not a generational curse breaker or a legacy builder. And they're spending the majority of like several months out of the year doing this. And this is not something that's being done single-handedly. These are groups, entities that's doing this. So that lets you know that it's something coming in for you that is grand. It goes beyond your biggest and your wildest dreams. It has to be. if you really think that if somebody has tried to have you stuck for years, I didn't say a week, years, it's got to be a reason. I would say shift your mind to whatever that reason is. And again, you may not know what the reason is. That's okay. A lot of people, the true reason why things have been happening, it has been hidden from you. Because I'm going to be honest, what I'm hearing now is trigger happy. Some people, their ego will make them trigger happy. It's just like with these spiritual attacks now. A lot of people will get trigger happy. They, boom, I'm going to fire back. Now, people are going to say, oh, you're not as high and mighty as you say you are because now you're doing hoodoo voodoo. You're doing what everybody else is doing. That's what they really want to see you do. They would love to say you go to the crossroads or to the graveyard and do something. They would love to see it. Because once they see you do it, then they can do it against you. I'm not saying, please, those of you who get down like that, that's your business. I'm just saying right now, the whole goal is for them to know how to do what you do. Because they want to clone you. They haven't been able to figure out what you're doing. It's not meant to be documented. That's why you call it sacred knowledge. It's sacred wisdom and sacred knowledge. It's not meant to be noted, seen, heard, or documented by the masses. But people who don't really have that sacred, that's why they're moochers. They won't do the work to ascend, to tap into anything sacred. They're just going to steal it from you. Make sure you don't let anybody come and steal your gold. Man, this energy to me isn't heavy, you guys. I think this is just a time to walk in faith, purpose, okay? Be vigilant, but be blessed, be happy. They can't hurt you. They can try. They've been trying. So, anyway, always go within so that you never go without. I love you all very much, and I will catch you on the next one. I hope that we have a really good message tomorrow, 414. I'm curious to see if we will sense energy shift tomorrow, because it's something is happening. All right, so I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
All right, my littles. I wasn't gonna go back live tonight, but I really wasn't feeling too good. But yeah, I don't know, anytime Mr. Tori drop a message, it's spiritual life. That's why I do what I do, because it's always a message I feel somebody needs to hear. So if y'all got something out of that, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all go over there, subscribe to Mr. Tori Tiro. Show us some love for Right My Love. It's 2 a.m. Man, quarter to 2 a.m. in the morning here. I was laying on the bed listening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know you'll hear me yawning. As always, my loves, as above, so below. As within, so without.